Hey guys, welcome to Don't Starve with Nitro. I finally decided to actually do a little bit of a video series with Don't Starve and my playthrough through it. I wanted to start this off by just having a couple of really good hints and tips for those of you out there who have found this game and are intending on playing it. This is, of course, the PC version. However, I am aware that there is one currently out on the PlayStation 4, and hopefully there will be one out on the Xbox One as well. I know you guys don't have the ability to back up and save your game, which is why I kind of wanted to do this to teach you guys how to survive as long as possible for all the new players out there to the game. I just wanted to show you guys how to basically get set up and show you how to be successful. So right now, I believe I am on day 223 of my survival here. Um, in the settings, I put on long day and long summer and more beefalo. And what you want to do, basically, when you first start the game, you'll be plopped into a world with absolutely nothing. So you'll come to a place that you'll basically pop up right here, where there'll be nothing around you. And what you want to try to find is you want to try to find a grasslands area that has beefalo in it and a lot of rabbits, because rabbits are going to be a really easy primary source of food that you can harvest. And you just need traps and things to harvest rabbits. But I'll go over all this stuff later. But the best place to get is kind of like grasslands area right here, so you can see it's kind of a meadow. I'm not aware of what the controls are for the PlayStation 4 as I don't have one. However, for the PC, if you hit tab, you can open up your handy dandy map here and you can see the whole world that you've explored. So I've explored quite a bit of this world, but I still have a lot more that I need to do. This is my primary base location that I have right here. And as you discover more things, they'll pop up on your map and you can find them later a lot easier. So what I mean by the most ideal spot, I think, overall to find when you start out a Don't Starve game is to find this kind of a meadow area that's right next to either a forest with a high concentration of rocks or a forest with graveyard or a big grassy meadow area. And the reason you want to find a big grassy meadowy area is there's beefalo here. And if you haven't seen beefalo, they're basically buffalo that have a different name. They look really weird. And you can use those as a good source of food. They'll help save you, all kinds of good stuff. And whenever you set up anything on your base, you'll also see here that it pops up on the map. So there's a lot of stuff going on right here. Just to go over a couple of really good things to note. Over here we have some fleshy bulbs. So these are like man-eating plants that I have. And then this here, this little stone, if you ever find one of these are a resurrection stone. So if you die, you'll spawn back at one of these, but they can only be used once. So you want to try to find as many as possible by activating them. If you happen to find some weird items like a garden gnome or a kazoo or anything of that nature, you want to try to find the Pig King because you trade those things to the Pig King for gold nuggets. And he shows up on the map right here for me. So this is what the Pig King looks like. And we'll go visit him a little bit later. But just kind of a quick map overview. You can see a lot of different things here. We got gravestones, we got penguin spots where they come out. These little things are kind of like warp holes, so it's sort of like a fast travel system, this wide open mouth here. So if you jump in one of these things, it pops you out in a different location. I believe this one over here next to this sinkhole location on the top right pops me out somewhere down here on one of these two. I'm not exactly sure which one. But whenever you go through one of these, you lose sanity. So I try to avoid them. When you're setting up your base, it's a good idea to have walls to protect you and stuff like that. Over here, I just started setting up a minefield with bee mines. I have a bunch of tooth traps for when the wolves come after me and things like that. When you first start out your base, though, you won't have any of this stuff. So your priority number one is to get a fire pit. So you'll get a fire pit like this, and then you want to start making some tools and your science machines and alchemy engines. And I'll do a beginning start out video of how to get you guys successful right away in a game and what to look for. But this is just kind of like an advanced base that you might see. There's a few sections in here that I didn't quite dig out properly to overlay my entire compound with carpet. And I'm also working on my stone wall, but that's okay. Not really sure what I got in my ice box here. Stuffed eggplant. Yeah, so there's a few things. Can I put a rabbit in the fridge? Nope. That'd be interesting if you could. This little guy following me around is Chester. To find him, you want to find this little eye bone staff. You'll find it just lying around on the ground, and as soon as you pick it up, Chester will appear, and he acts as a storage device for you. So that way, if you have a backpack and Chester, you basically have the maximum amount of storage capacity. At the time of the recording of this video, it's been a few updates since last I checked it, so I'm not entirely sure of all the new things that have, oops, zooming out there, of all the new things that have come out yet. So I'm not really sure if there is anything spectacular. I think this lantern is a new thing. Yeah, light bulb. I haven't found anything close to that yet. Not really sure how to get a light bulb. I'll go over a lot of these new things that have come out here. But you definitely want to get a self-sustaining farm going. And as we can see here, night is coming, so it's getting really close to nighttime. Let's see, where's my... I should have twigs somewhere. Do I have them on me? Got grass tuft. I'll probably use that. I have so many chests here with so much stuff in it. I just don't know what I have anymore. Like I said, it's been a while since I played, now that I'm actually recording this. So, night's coming, go ahead and add fuel. One of the useful things that you can do when you first start out the game is if you have a shovel, you can go over to any one of these saplings that you'll find in the forest or a grass tuft or something like that. And once you harvest it, you can pick up the entire thing with a shovel, dig it up, and then when you bring it to a fire pit, or if you light it on fire in the forest with one of your temporary campfires or something like that, and just pop it in there, you get a maximum flame and it'll burn throughout the entire night, so you don't have to really worry about anything. My food supplies are getting a little low here, so I guess I'm just going to go ahead and eat an eggplant or two, and that gets us going. And we're good enough. I got a lot of crops going here. This should be your number one priority food source right here, is this kind of a setup. You want to get all the berry bushes you can possibly find in the area going on over here. So you have a self-sustaining, huge base of operations that you can work out of and get a lot of these farms. So I'll go over a lot of this stuff in a different video starting out. I'll just start out with Wilson, with a pretty much vanilla game, to show you guys how to do a lot of this stuff. But that's base number one. Base number two is down the south. I'm probably not going to go visit that one right now. But it's been a while since I went all the way over to my traps. I believe I set these up around some spider nests or something. I'm not sure what's over here anymore. And this is also a little robot guy, so you unlock him after you've played through and survived a few days. Oh yeah, I got these. That's why they're over here. So this is a level 3 spider nest, which has a lot of spiders that come out of it. And if this ever transforms into a spider queen, these man-eating bulb things will actually kill it for me, so I don't have to fight it or anything like that. But it's just a quick little video that I wanted to make to show you guys some of the things to look for an ideal base, a lot of things that you can do, and how to get to at least this many days in the game. If I didn't want to continue here and just chill at my base forever, I probably could. I've been through enough winters. I did get attacked by a humongous snow yeti, which freaked me out. That was really scary for my first encounter with the snow yeti. But I don't know what I did with his eye. I think he got eaten or something, so I am missing the snow yeti eye. So I'm not really sure what that does or what that's used for. This nightlight, I have no idea what this does. I just made it because I could make it. So if I figure out what this does later, I'll let you guys know. If you guys know what this does and how to use it, please leave a comment so I can figure out how to use this thing. I have no idea what that thing does. I would like to find out. I love bees over here, and that's because I built a huge beehive with all these nice little bee boxes that have lots of honey in them, so that's a good source of food. And you can also make it to use these healing potions. So this honey poultice, if I wanted to heal myself, I could use that. That's a good source of a good healing solution if your health starts getting low because you're getting attacked too much. Well, this day is not too long. I'll go check out my other base real quick. Hopefully the beefalo are not in heat. I'll show you guys what those beefalo look like if you're watching this for the first time and you haven't actually played the game. We can go and check out the beefalo. If you run along a path like these rocks or these roads here, you actually do run faster than just going normally. As you can see here, lots of rabbits in this area, so this is like an inexhaustible supply of rabbits. Here we have the beefalo. Oops, they are in heat, and you can tell that they're in heat by this red on their butt. Basically, oh my god, there's a shitload of them. Run! Please don't try and kill me. There's like a good 50 or 60 beefalo in this area, and that's why I say there's so many. It's a little ridiculous. When they get out of hand, sometimes you just gotta go beefalo hunting and take them out. But not recommended for new players. Do not attack the beefalo. Alright, so this is my base number 2 that I'm starting to get set up down here, a lot closer to the beefalo. So there's more beefalo over in this little grass field area here to the left of my base, and I also have a lot of beefalo over here in this. This kind of lies because I think it's the same. Oh no, it is a darker color. Alright, so a lot of beefalo in that area. I'm still digging up more berry bushes and building more on this fort so I can make this a more self-sustaining fort. Duplicating all of my science machines and everything just because I had a lot of gold lying around at my old base. And there's a rabbit hole right here, so I do have a nice little supply of food in my secondary fortress. So whenever you go traveling and you're really far away from your home base, it's good to set up multiple fortresses just so you can have some security when you're out exploring these areas. I'll probably build one over here closer to the swamp and another one up in this area. Probably closer to this grasslands because as we can see there's a pond up here. And ponds have frogs, and if you get frogs, you can make a lot of good stuff with crockpots for food. So that's probably something I'll look at doing later on. I should probably get food going in this crockpot, but this is just my quick little base number 2. I have no idea what I have in here. Oh, kazoo. I gotta go give that to the Big King. I think I was also collecting more grass to align grass in a row like this. The more you collect regenerating resources like grass and twigs and you put them in your base and stuff like this, you can harvest them so you have a ready supply and you don't have to venture out any further to find stuff that you use a lot of. So grass and twigs you'll use on basically everything. So It's always good to have a good supply of that. In case you're wondering what this thing is, this is a drying rack, and you can hang pieces of meat on this to dry, and this basically turns into jerky. So you can have you know, pieces of jerky for whenever you're out traveling. It's a good little source of food. In my opinion, I really love my little robot man because I think he's one of the better characters to play as overall, but I'll start as Wilson. Wilson has a few unique little features of his own. His beard can actually be used in some recipes, so not entirely sure what recipes, but I'll find out later. Lots of equipment I have here. I probably don't even need half of it. But yeah, just two quick little bases. This is my first little Don't Starve video. I just wanted to show you guys. And I'll be starting a beginner's tutorial guide on how to be successful in Don't Starve and get to this many days and how to set up your base, because this game does not have tutorials, I don't even think, for getting started. Unless they added them. No, they did not. And they have a Kickstarter available now, which is kind of cool. But I only have 2 games here, so my third one that I'll start after this video will be a new game to show you guys how to get going in Don't Starve if you picked it up on the PlayStation 4 or if you're playing it for the first time on PC. I hope you guys found something a little helpful out of this video and like my base. Again, if you know what that nightmare thing does, let me know in the comments, because I still want to use that. Till the next video, see you guys later.